Heyo friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am elated because at long last, my Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin foundation is here. We're going to be reviewing this today. We're going to be giving this a full wear test to see how it does on my oily skin. I'm also going to be doing this eye look that you see right here, featuring the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Palette. So that will be at the very end. So if you're excited for everything to get started today, and if you are into the brand Makeup by Mario, it is one of the top 5 brands that I cover here on my channel. Please go ahead, hit subscribe, and friendos, just stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start out with the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer. I've been testing this out. It feels kind of like a combination somewhere between the Pat McGrath Labs Primer and the Secure the Blur Primer that One Size has that One Size has put out. And I'm just picking this one today because I just don't feel like it does a whole lot as far as like changing the outcome of the foundation. It just does a pretty good job of filling in the pores. So now I want to hear from you guys. Do you use primer every time you do your foundation? I personally do. My pores are too big to forget that very important step. So now that that's down, I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation. So I did order mine from Sephora. This is the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin foundation. Comes in this nice packaging. You can see the color on the side here. I personally purchased the shade 5N, which is a light neutral. This bottle looks huge, doesn't it? Yeah. Or am I crazy? How much product are we getting here? It says it's just 1 fluid ounce, but this feels ginormous in my hand. This Hourglass foundation is supposed to be 1 ounce as well. I guess it really just has a lot of extra weight at the bottom here. So let's get to pumping. And today I'm going to just be doing the foundation first. Then I'll be putting on my contour. I'll do a cream contour today. But I wanted to get this down first. Really wanted to see how this is going to perform on my oily skin. So far it looks to be about a medium coverage, which is what it advertises on the website. But this is very natural looking. I don't feel like this looks like foundation on my skin at all. So there's a couple little spots that I want to touch up on. I'm going to go ahead and use my brush that's from Merit. This is my all-time favorite foundation brush. It's a little bit tinier, a little bit easier to work into the skin. So I'm just going to go around like in between my eyebrows and up around my eyes. And also touch on the spots where I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation. Okay, so far I am impressed by this. It doesn't seem too glowy, which is what I was afraid of, but I'm still going to need to do a few little check-ins here and there because my face doesn't start out as an oil slick. It progresses there during the evening. What I'm going to do now is start putting down my contour, and while I'm doing that, I'll head to Sephora to do a little bit of reading for you guys, specifically about the Makeup by Mario foundation. So the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin foundation retails for $42 on Sephora and on its own website. It comes in 30 shades and promises a natural finish, hydrating, medium coverage, liquid formula, and long wearing. About the product. It's a breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long-wearing coverage. It's got grapeseed oil and vegetable squalene, which are supposed to provide restoring, moisturizing benefits, and perfecting powders, which work with the skin's natural texture for a smooth and enhanced finish. This foundation reveals the skin's natural luminosity. It features moisture grip technology and hydrates skin and glides on for customizable coverage. Layer it on or sheer it out. The buildable formula works harmoniously with powders or creams while staying true to its original color. Okay, just being real right off the bat, I feel like I started out with a very light layer. I don't think that you would get a light coverage with this. I feel like medium is going to be your starting point and it will build to full. Now guys, I'm going to do what I do every single time I do my makeup, which is just a light dusting of powder to set my face. And today I'm using Jeffree Star Cosmetics I want to go in really, really light. I don't want to do much. Again, I'm not trying to bake or anything. I just want to get this set. And at this point, I will travel through time to do our 3-hour check-in.
3 hours later.
So far, I do think it looks pretty nice. However, I can see where my face is getting a tad bit shiny. That's kind of inevitable though. I have oily skin. So typically what I'll do at this point is I will blot my foundation, then I will set it again with powder. So for an effort of fairness, I'm going to do the same thing just now. Okay, so just after the initial blot, I think it looks really good. It doesn't really look like it took that much of the foundation off. I can see my pores more so than when I first started. Again, that always happens to me. Gonna set real quick with some more powder, just like usual. It almost looks new now. What do you think? Okay, friendos, I'll catch you back in just a sec. And here we are again at 6 hours. All right, this is the final check-in of the night. I just had a very late dinner. And when I say very late dinner, I'm talking like Spanish style midnight dinner. So I'm tired, but I'm still going to tell you guys a funny story. Not to waste your time, but I think you'll find it funny. So this entire night, my sister and I have been entertaining a full house. We have our sister here from Florida, her boyfriend, and then Dakota and Justin. So her boyfriend got upset at one point and was like, "What is this check-in thing that y'all keep having to do?" We realized we had not explained any of that to him. So he literally thought that we were just like going in another room and like discussing how the night was going, or like privately discussing the night. That was just so flippin' funny to me. Okay, so I do feel like 6 hours is like the good wear time on this foundation. I can kind of see where it's starting to break apart on my forehead now and in through my T-zone. Also, I've got some settling over here and some of it has worn off on my nose. Other than that though, I don't think that it really looks terrible or anything. I just feel like 6 hours is probably about as much wear time that you'll get out of it if you are like me and very oily. Would I consider this to be a favorite? So yes, but it would be what I would consider to be a 4-hour favorite. Because other than that, this just looked natural like skin. It looked really, really beautiful. I don't even know that I would describe this as luminous. I would just describe it as natural. And with that, I will call it there. We're going to segue right into this eye look. I hope you guys enjoy. Now, just like I promised, we're going to go ahead and do a look with the latest Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. This is the Ethereal Eyes. I called this the sparkliest eyeshadow palette of 2022. I totally stand by this. I think that this one is the most glittery. It has one of the most special formulations. So I think today we'll dive back into that since, let's be real, reviewing the foundation probably took me 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to start out with the shade in the corner. Both my sisters are giving me the death stare, so if I seem like I feel threatened, I do. We're doing something simple, guys. And as you guys can tell, we're just going to be doing a smoky eye today. Now let's go in with this nice light pinky brown shade. This was not the most exciting color story, but I still think that the formulation is indeed exciting in and of itself. Then for my next trick, I'm going to take the most golden glimmery shade. I'm going to go ahead and spray it. Oh no. Oh yes. And of course, this is just going on my inner corner of my eye. And I'm blending that out. So as we all know, Mario is Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, and I just feel like out of all of the palettes that he's released so far, this one is like the most Kim palette. It's just nice, smoky, neutral shades, but it definitely has that big pop of bling. Okay, next up, I'm going to go in with the shimmer that I feel like is the least shimmery actually, and it's this brown shade right here. I'm gonna blend that over right next to where I put the gold. Is this the right shape brush for this? I mean, probably not. I just don't feel like switching. And as you guys can see, I'm doing sort of like a little rounded angle with my look today. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with the most peachy orangey shade in the palette. Same brush as what we've used to do all the mattes so far. I'm just going to really smoke this out some more. I have both of my beautiful sisters in studio today, and one of them just told me that I should quit this because I don't know what I'm doing. Let me know what you guys think about my mean little sister and her comments. This is the point where I hop off camera for just a moment to put on my liner and lashes, and I will be right back. Okay guys, see you in just a sec. All right, got those lashes on, ready to fly away. And now I want to do just a super dramatic lip. So now I'm going in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Club Hopper. Then directly underneath that, I'm going in with Makeup by Mario in the shade Smoky Pink. Then I'm carefully going to fill in that with the Hourglass Velvet Story in the shade Hint. Gonna finish off the look today with another shade that's been sitting here on the desk, silently mocking me for ignoring it for so long. We have Benefit Shelly. Okay, friendos, now it is your time to shine. I want to hear from you guys and let me know what you think of this look overall, how you feel about the brand Makeup by Mario. Let me know what products you've tried, what's worked for you, what hasn't. I always love getting your insight. Also, be sure to let me know if you are going to pick up this foundation and let me know your thoughts on it. Another quick reminder that my 1,000 subscriber giveaway is coming very, very soon. You guys are gonna want to stay tuned for that. Please go ahead, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you have not done so already, because if not, we both have to live in sorrow of never knowing what could have been. All right, guys, have a phenomenal day. Bye.